Mr. Echo was killed off in Lost for reasons beyond the writer's control. His original arc was mapped out for several seasons, but when the actor playing Echo wanted to leave the show for personal reasons, the writers had to pass off elements of his storyline to new series regulars Desmond and Ben. As his character arc now stands within the show, Mr. Echo's death can be explained within the canon in fairly simple terms. The Man in Black had spent years searching for the right vessel to carry him and the right anti-candidate, i.e. someone he could become, and someone else he could prime to kill Jacob. John Locke and Benjamin Linus were certainly on his radar, but Mr. Echo was a fascinating study. He comes across Echo in the jungle in Season 2 episode, the 23rd Psalm, and scans him. The Man in Black instantly sees that this former warlord turned man of faith ticked all of the necessary boxes. Not only did Echo have a connection to the Nigerian plain on the island and a body stashed within it, but his blood-soaked past and overwhelming guilt over the death of his brother, Yemi, provided plenty of ammunition for future manipulations. Plus, Echo's spiritual desire for redemption was also strong. If his deceased brother's body was brought here, then perhaps the island has grander plans for Echo Tundi. Either way, he is one to watch. The Man in Black tables his encounter with Echo, highly interested in the man's potential use to him. Furthermore, Jacob had yet to make Mr. Echo a candidate. At this point in time, much like Hurley and Saeed, Echo was only a potential. Remember, it wasn't until after the Oceanic Six left the island that Hurley and Saeed would be anointed by Jacob's touch. The same might have also been true for the island's resident priest. In the grand scheme, Echo's purpose on the island was far greater than he is ever given credit for. His role was to save the world when no one else would. Had he not taken over pushing the button from John Locke in the hatch, the pocket of electromagnetism beneath the Swan Station would almost certainly have built up to critical mass and destroyed the world. This is why he is given the dream about the hatch in Season 2. The island needs him to pick up where John has left off. Between finding the Pearl Station and Desmond's return, the timer would have counted all the way down. After serving this very specific purpose, Echo is tested further by the Man in Black to see how amenable for coercion he will be. Using Yemi as his guise, the Man in Black asks Echo to confess his sins, to lay bare his guilt and to seek penance. Had Echo done this, it would have no doubt made him a perfect pawn in the plot to kill Jacob. Fake Yemi could have manipulated him into striking out at this false god idol on the island. We can only imagine how Echo might have reacted to the existence of a Jacob. However, Echo proved to be too strong-willed. He rejected the Man in Black's manipulation and sought no forgiveness. He only did what he needed to in order to survive his harsh, violent life. This rejection of guilt and weakness made him much more of a threat. The Man in Black had to weigh the risk. What if Jacob had bigger plans for Echo? What if Echo was going to be made a candidate? What if Echo became the next protector? Forget John Locke or Jack Shephard being in charge. Echo would have been an immovable object to the smoke monster's unstoppable force. So, the Man in Black made a judgment call. A literal judgment call. Mr. Echo will be better off dead. And this leads to the priest's demise. In his final moments, Echo tells John Locke that he saw the devil. He then says, "You're next." Locke interprets this wrongly. He tells it to the group as if Echo said they will all be next. But Echo specifically meant John. As we see later on, this turns out to be true. After a life of violence and spiritual conflict, Mr. Echo finally dies in the arms of another man of faith. And we get our very first glimpse of the Flash Sideways as a young Echo reunites with his brother Yemi. This also explains why we don't see Echo in the Flash Sideways with everyone else in Season 6. He has already moved on with the most important person from his life. The Source is calling him home. Thanks for watching. More videos will be released soon. Until then, stay lost.